This changes everything for the Rangers. Tonight is a must-win game, and fans are absolutely fired up for a JT Miller versus Elias Pettersson showdown as Miller makes his long-awaited return to Rogers Arena for the first time. In this video, we're going to discuss exactly why tonight is so important for the Blueshirts in just a moment on another sizzling edition of Rangers Digest. Welcome back to Rangers Digest. We are built for Blue Shirt fandom, and I'm your host, Bret Botfeld. It is great to be back with you guys on this beautiful Tuesday, the 28th of October. If you guys can't tell, I am absolutely stoked for tonight's matchup. We have a ton to get into, including JT Miller's return to Vancouver, but also the fact that Mark Pye over on Canucks Digest is talking so much smack about tonight's game, saying that if JT Miller and Elias Pettersson were to drop gloves, not only the fact that Pettersson would smash JT Miller, he says the Canucks are absolutely going to destroy the Rangers tonight, but he also spoke about you guys. He said Rangers fans will not be able to get this video to at least 100 likes, and most of you that are watching will not subscribe, so let's prove Mark wrong, and let's give the Canucks an absolute beatdown. But make sure you also stick around till the very end of this video, because I'm going to reveal a shocking trade report that just came out regarding one prominent Ranger in particular. But before we break all that down, a quick reminder to go smash that subscribe button. About 72% of you who currently watch these videos are still unsubscribed to the channel, so please go down below, hit that free subscribe button. We greatly appreciate it so you can stay up to date with everything happening New York Rangers, because guys, this is the place to be for all your daily New York Rangers content. Let's waste no more time. Already took 2 minutes with that intro, and let's hop right into today's video. So when the New York Rangers last visited Rogers Arena to face off against the Vancouver Canucks, there was a juicy subplot involving JT Miller. The veteran forward will again be part of an intriguing storyline when the Rangers and Canucks hook up in Vancouver on Tuesday night. Guys, obviously the focus is on the captain being back in Vancouver, but we can't forget it is also Carson Soucy's return to Vancouver. Our boy Carson Soucy is coming home to take on his former team, so we can't forget about him. But JT Miller did not play when the Rangers skated to a 4-3 road win against the Canucks on November 19th of last season. That's because he took a personal leave of absence from the Canucks amid a public dispute with teammate Elias Pettersson. Of course, all of that eventually led to the Canucks trading Miller to the Rangers on January 31st. And guys, this comes from Jim Cerny of ForeverBlueShirts.com. They do an excellent job over there. But let's hear what Pettersson had to say about facing JT Miller back in Vancouver tonight. So Elias Pettersson wasn't in the mood to entertain JT Miller questions from the local media. When he was asked about facing him tonight, he deadpanned. He said, "I played against him last year too," and left it at that. Didn't bite much on follow-ups either. And, you know, he's right. He did play against JT Miller last year, but that was at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, where the Rangers won that game 5-3. But tonight is going to be insane with JT back in Vancouver. Can't wait to see how the fans embrace him as well. But Pettersson also followed this up with a compliment, talking about JT Miller as a player. Pettersson on potentially being matched up with Miller. He said he's an unbelievable player. He plays hard. If I match up with him tonight, I will try to be on the winning side. So as you can see, on a personal level, it seemed like a touchy subject for Pettersson, but definitely giving JT Miller his respect as a player. Now, guys, JT Miller has been a great Canuck. There's no doubt about that. You saw Pettersson talking about how good he is. He recorded 437 points in 404 games over 6 seasons with the Canucks. He established career highs with them in 2023-24 when he scored 37 goals and totaled 103 points. 2 seasons earlier, he had 32 goals and 99 points. But let's see how he's fared so far this season with the Blueshirts. Now, a little bit of a disappointing start for Miller through 10 games thus far. He only has 6 points and he is a -4. As you saw, he was well over a point per game player throughout his career with the Canucks. But so far to start this season, our captain is off to a slow start, and the Rangers are going to need him to be at least a point per game player if they want to find success this season and bounce back, making it to the postseason. But let's see how his counterpart, Elias Pettersson, has done so far this season. So as you can see, through 10 games for Pettersson, a little bit better than Miller. He has 8 points. He is a +3 on the ice, and the Rangers are going to have to keep him in check. Let's not forget the Rangers did a nice job to start the season, keeping opponents' best players in check. Remember the game against the Oilers with McDavid and Draisaitl, keeping them quiet, facing the Maple Leafs, keeping Austin Matthews and William Nylander quiet for the most part until overtime, obviously, where Mika has that egregious turnover. But then it started to go downhill for the Rangers, getting sloppy, starting not to play within that Mike Sullivan structure. You saw Kaprizov and Baldy completely obliterate the Rangers. Not only that, but Macklin Celebrini put on an absolute show at Madison Square Garden. So the Rangers are going to have to keep Elias Pettersson in check because, the Canucks have some injuries. Quinn Hughes isn't playing tonight. So the Rangers really need to zero in on Pettersson. Now, beyond the video tribute and hype surrounding Miller's return, Tuesday night affords another chance for the Rangers, 3-5-2, just a bad record to start here, to get back on track. Their play regressed the past week when they lost 3 straight, including to a pair of bottom feeders, the San Jose Sharks, Calgary Flames. I mean, the Sharks came into MSG, winless, and they got their first win of the season on Rangers home ice. And not only that, the Rangers, starting this road trip in Calgary, Calgary was the only other team in the NHL that had not won a game on home ice. And of course, the Flames just absolutely rolled over the Rangers. And, the Rangers need to bounce back and they can't let this get out of hand because, the loss against the Flames was very reminiscent of last year when the Rangers started that road trip early in the year in Calgary. They lost 3-2, and it really ignited a downward spiral for the season. So the Rangers need to get back on the schneid. They have to win tonight. And they have to win for their captain, guys. They must win for JT Miller. Johnny Lazarus made a great point on X this morning saying, with JT Miller returning to Vancouver, you have to imagine that he will come out of the gates hot with a ton of emotion. If the team does not mirror the emotion or play that their captain will most likely demonstrate tonight, I will officially have my doubts. It's game 11 of the season, and we are in must-win territory. Guys, he's absolutely right. I believe JT Miller will come out of the gates tonight with his hair set on fire like a bat shot out of hell. And if the Rangers don't follow their captain, it is a major problem. They look slow. Every team they play against, they look a step slow. They get caught puck watching, not winning those one-on-one battles in the dirty areas on the ice. I believe JT Miller is going to come out with a purpose tonight, and the Rangers need to follow their captain. They were not able to get the win for Mike Sullivan in Game 1 during his return to Pittsburgh, but tonight the Rangers have to set a different tone, a different precedent. They have to play that north to south style of hockey, be very aggressive, in your face, no BS style of hockey, and follow JT Miller and get the win for the captain because he gets such a bad rap, not only from Vancouver fans, but from fans throughout the entire NHL. So the Rangers have to win tonight. Now, here's the morning skate look from Vancouver. Now, something that's very noticeable, Connor Sherry in the top 6. It's a recipe for disaster. Not only that, guys, but he is on the power play as well. This is a guy that stunk, absolutely stunk his last season in the NHL. He was a PTO. He was cut from Tampa, and he's on our top 6, and he's also getting power play time. This is unacceptable. And why in the world did the Rangers call up Brennan Othmann just to healthy scratch him after one game? It makes no sense to me. It is completely mind-boggling how you do this to Brennan Othmann. Look, I'm not a, fanatic, a huge Brennan Othmann fan. I'd rather see Gabe Perreault here, but man, healthy scratch after one game just makes absolutely zero sense to me. And guys, we have to talk about this trade report that just came out. I said I was going to reveal one player, a surprising trade report that came out yesterday from the fourth period saying Braden Schneider has also seen his name tossed around in trade gossip as teams have inquired about his availability. Drury has been reluctant to explore a move in the past, but with the 24-year-old eligible to become a restricted free agent next July, could the New York Rangers consider a move this season? Now, guys, I believe we will. We see all the drama. We see all the trade rumors surrounding Artemi Panarin. And if the team continues to look this way, if they continue to lose, they're going to be selling off other players as well. And Braden Schneider is a player we have to keep our eyes on. So we will have a separate video on that at another time. But leave your comments down below. What are you most looking forward to tonight about JT Miller's return to Vancouver? Leave your predictions and score predictions below in the comment section. And what are your thoughts about tonight's lineup and power play units? I mean, Connor Sherry's in the top 6. He's also getting power play time. Brendan Othman's a healthy scratch. Leave your comments down below. And finally, Braden Schneider, what are your thoughts about that? Would you entertain a trade for him? Leave us a comment and a follow on X and TikTok. It is in the description. Leave a comment in the comment section because the conversation always continues down there. Let us know how you feel. And if you haven't yet, hit that free subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything New York Rangers. Enjoy the game tonight, guys.